Welcome to Bug Busters Pest Pulse, where we delve into the fascinating and often hidden world of pests and the intricate ecosystems they inhabit. Today, we're shedding light on a tiny yet mighty force in nature, one that has intrigued scientists and homeowners alike for centuries: termites. These often overlooked creatures play a pivotal role in our ecosystems, despite their notorious reputation as pests. Termite colonies are marvels of natural engineering, functioning with military precision and social complexity that rivals even the most organized human societies. As we embark on this episode, we're setting our sights on a particularly intriguing member of the termite community, the alates. These winged termites are the vanguard of their species, embarking on perilous missions to ensure the survival and expansion of their colonies. Imagine this: a warm spring rain has just subsided, and suddenly the air is teeming with delicate winged insects taking flight. It might seem like a scene from a nature documentary, yet it's a crucial moment in the life cycle of a termite colony. These alates are not merely wandering aimlessly, they are on a mission to establish new territories, ensuring the genetic continuation of their kind. For many, spotting these winged wanderers can be alarming, a signal of potential infestation, but from a biological and ecological standpoint, they are fascinating examples of evolutionary adaptation. The alates are the only members of the colony designed to venture beyond the safety of their dark, humid nests into the open world, where they face myriad threats while seeking to establish new colonies. In today's episode, we delve into the biology and physical adaptations that equip alates for their unique role in colony expansion. Unlike their pale, translucent siblings, alates possess dark, hardened exoskeletons that allow them to withstand the challenges of the outside world. Their journey from nymph to winged explorer is a testament to the colony's resource allocation and strategic planning. We'll explore their life cycle, from the moment they hatch as tiny eggs under the watchful care of the colony's queen, to their transformation into nymphs, and finally, their emergence as fully mature alates ready to take on the world. These stages of development are crucial as the colony invests significant resources to ensure their survival and success. As we guide you through this intricate dance of life, we'll uncover the secrets behind the infamous nuptial flight. It's a synchronized spectacle that not only captivates us, but also serves a vital ecological purpose. During this event, thousands of alates take to the skies, a strategy known as predator saturation, ensuring that enough survive the journey to establish new colonies. Beyond its survival function, this mass emergence fosters genetic diversity, a cornerstone for the health and resilience of future termite generations. Stay tuned as we reveal the strategic brilliance of these swarming events and how they are timed with environmental cues like temperature and humidity. By the end of this episode, you'll not only gain insight into the critical role alates play in expanding termite colonies, but also learn to distinguish them from other similar insects, such as flying ants. This knowledge is crucial for homeowners in identifying potential infestations and taking appropriate action. So whether you're a science enthusiast, a concerned homeowner, or just curious about the unseen battles and triumphs within nature's smallest kingdoms, this episode promises to enlighten and engage you. Prepare to be amazed by the resilience and adaptability of alates as we embark on this journey through the world of termites. Stay with us to uncover the astonishing life of these winged pioneers and discover how their seemingly simple existence is woven into the complex tapestry of our natural world. Termite alates are fascinating creatures, distinguished by their unique biological and physical adaptations that set them apart from other members of a termite colony. One of the most striking features of alates is their hardened exoskeleton, which is a result of a process known as sclerotization. This adaptation is crucial for their survival as it allows them to retain moisture when they leave the humid environment of their nest. While most termites in a colony, such as workers and soldiers, have soft, pale bodies suited for the dark, humid confines of their tunnels, alates must venture into the open air. Their dark, hardened exoskeleton provides the necessary protection against desiccation, enabling them to survive outside the nest long enough to fulfill their role in reproduction and colony expansion. Moreover, alates are equipped with compound eyes, unlike their blind siblings who navigate through pheromones and touch. This visual capability is essential for alates as they must navigate the outside world to locate a mate and establish a new colony. The presence of compound eyes allows them to see and orient themselves in the environment, a vital function that supports their survival and successful reproduction. Another critical aspect of the alates' biology is their wings, which are perhaps their most defining feature. Alates possess two pairs of wings that are long, narrow, and membranous, with both the forewings and hind wings of equal length. This wing structure is a key identifier that distinguishes them from flying ants, whose forewings are longer than their hind wings. The wings of alates are specifically adapted for short flights, as they are not strong flyers. Instead, they depend heavily on wind currents to carry them away from their parent colony. This reliance on wind is strategic, as it helps them disperse over a wider area, reducing the likelihood of inbreeding and increasing the chances of finding a suitable mate from a different colony. The short and erratic nature of their flight is designed to distance them adequately from their original colony, ensuring genetic diversity and the establishment of new colonies. Once they find a suitable location to start a new colony, the wings are no longer needed and are shed to aid in burrowing into the ground or wood to begin their new colony as dilates. This entire process highlights the specialized role that alates play in the life cycle and expansion of termite colonies, showcasing their remarkable adaptations geared towards ensuring the continuation and growth of their species. The life cycle of termite alates is a fascinating journey from nymph to swarmer, reflecting both the intricate biology of termites and the strategic allocation of resources within a colony. The process begins with the emergence of termite eggs meticulously laid by the queen in the heart of the nest. These eggs hatch into larvae, which are nurtured by the worker termites, who also maintain the colony's infrastructure and forage for food. The development from a nymph to a fully fledged alate is not a spontaneous transformation, but rather a meticulously orchestrated one, heavily influenced by the colony's internal and external environment. Nymphs, often referred to as the teenagers of the termite world, are endowed with wing buds that gradually grow with each molt, consuming significant resources from the colony. These nymphs are groomed and fed by worker termites, ensuring they receive the necessary sustenance to develop into alates. The energy and resources invested in these nymphs are substantial, as producing alates is a strategic move for the colony aimed at ensuring its long-term survival and genetic diversity. The transformation of nymphs into alates is not merely a matter of biological maturation, but also a response to specific conditions within the colony. Alates are typically produced only when a colony has reached a certain level of maturity, often taking 3 to 5 years. This is a period during which the colony has accumulated enough resources and developed a robust workforce capable of supporting new reproductive efforts. The decision to produce alates is heavily influenced by pheromonal signals within the colony, which are indicative of its health, size, and resource availability. These chemical signals play a crucial role in regulating the caste system within the colony, ensuring that the right number of alates, workers, and soldiers are produced to meet the colony's needs. The production of alates is a clear sign that the colony is thriving, capable of investing in the next generation of termites that will eventually leave the nest to establish new colonies. This strategic production ensures that the genetic material of the colony is spread across a wider area, increasing the chances of survival and adaptation across different environments. The conditions under which a colony decides to produce alates are also influenced by external environmental factors. Alates are typically produced in response to environmental cues such as temperature, humidity, and the availability of food resources. These conditions are critical as they ensure the successful dispersal and establishment of new colonies. For instance, warm temperatures and high humidity levels are ideal for the nuptial flights of alates, as these conditions facilitate the softening of the soil, making it easier for newly mated pairs to burrow and establish a new nest. The synchronization of a late production with seasonal changes is a testament to the adaptive strategies of termites, ensuring that their reproductive efforts are aligned with the most favorable conditions for survival. This strategic timing not only aids in the successful dispersal of alates, but also in avoiding inbreeding by increasing the chances of mating with individuals from different colonies. The production of alates, therefore, is a complex interplay of internal colony dynamics and external environmental factors, highlighting the sophisticated nature of termite social organization and their evolutionary success. The nuptial flight is a fascinating and critical event in the life cycle of termite colonies, marking the transition from a mature colony to the potential establishment of new ones. This event is not random, but is instead carefully timed and triggered by specific environmental cues. One of the primary triggers for this swarming phenomenon is a combination of warm temperatures and high humidity, often following a spring rain. The rain softens the soil, creating ideal conditions for the alates to emerge and start their journey in search of a new nesting site. These conditions also ensure that the ground is moist enough for the newly formed royal pairs to excavate and establish their chambers, known as the copularium. The synchronization of these environmental cues is vital, as it provides the alates with the best possible chance of survival outside the protective confines of their original colony. The warm, humid air not only allows them to fly more efficiently, but also helps in retaining the moisture within their bodies, which is critical since they are leaving the humid environment of their nest. Understanding these environmental triggers gives us insight into the remarkable adaptability of termites and their evolutionary strategies for survival and proliferation. The nuptial flight serves two significant purposes for termite colonies, both of which are essential for the long-term survival and genetic health of the species. The first purpose is predator saturation. During a nuptial flight, thousands of alates emerge simultaneously, creating a spectacle that attracts predators like birds, reptiles, and other insects. However, by swarming in such large numbers, the colony ensures that while many alates will fall prey to these predators, enough will survive to mate and start new colonies. This overwhelming number acts as a buffer, ensuring that despite the heavy predation, the likelihood of successful mating and colony establishment remains high. The second purpose is to promote genetic diversity. By coordinating their flights with other colonies in the area, alates increase the chances of mating with individuals from different colonies. This cross-colony mating is crucial because it introduces new genetic material into the gene pool, enhancing the genetic diversity of the offspring. Genetic diversity is vital for the resilience and adaptability of termite populations, allowing them to better withstand environmental changes and resist diseases. The synchronization of the nuptial flight across multiple colonies is a testament to the complex communication and environmental sensitivity that termites possess, showcasing their sophisticated social structures and survival strategies. Once the alates or winged reproductive termites have completed their nuptial flight and landed, they embark on the next critical phase of their journey, establishing a new colony. The first step in this process is the shedding of their wings, a symbolic transition from explorers to settlers. This wing shedding is not merely a physical act, but a pivotal moment that marks their commitment to starting anew. The wings, which once served to carry them away from their parent colony to prevent inbreeding, are now unnecessary for their underground lifestyle. The alates arch their backs and snap their wings off at a specific fracture zone near the body, becoming what is known as dilates. This transformation allows them to burrow into the soil or wood more efficiently, as wings would only hinder their movements when digging into a potential nesting site. The choice of the nesting site is crucial, as it needs to be in a location with adequate humidity and food resources to support the fledgling colony. Typically, the chosen site is a crevice in damp wood or moist soil, known as the copularium, where temperature and moisture conditions are stable enough to sustain the new colony. In this nascent stage, The roles of the king and queen termite, the founding pair, are of paramount importance. Unlike in some insect species where the male dies post-mating, in termites, the king takes on an enduring role alongside the queen. Together they work tirelessly in the initial phases of colony establishment. The queen begins by laying a small batch of eggs, which both she and the king nurture, reflecting their partnership in ensuring the survival of their offspring. As the first generation of workers hatches, these offspring gradually take over responsibilities such as foraging for food and tending to subsequent eggs, allowing the royal pair to focus on reproduction. The queen's role becomes predominantly one of egg production, her body undergoing significant physiological changes. Her abdomen distends to accommodate the increasing number of eggs she produces, a condition known as physogastry. This transformation makes her almost entirely reliant on the workers for sustenance and protection. Meanwhile, the king remains by her side, supporting her and the growing colony. This symbiotic relationship between the king and queen is essential for the stability and growth of the colony, as they each fulfill complementary roles that ensure the continuity and expansion of the termite lineage. Through their joint efforts, the foundation is laid for a thriving colony that, over time, may grow to support thousands of termites, capable of producing their own alates and perpetuating the cycle of life within the termite ecosystem. To accurately distinguish between termite alates and flying ants, it is crucial to understand the specific physical characteristics that set these two insects apart. Although they might appear similar at first glance, especially during their swarming season, several key differences can help with identification. One of the most noticeable distinctions is found in their wings. Termite alates possess two pairs of wings that are equal in length, creating a harmonious appearance when they are fully extended. In contrast, flying ants have wings of different lengths. Their forewings are significantly longer than their hind wings, leading to a less symmetrical look. This visible disparity in wing structure is one of the most reliable markers for differentiating between these insects. Another defining feature is their antennae. Termite alates have straight, beaded antennae, which resemble tiny strings of pearls. On the other hand, flying ants have elbowed or bent antennae, giving them a distinctly jointed appearance. This contrast in antenna structure is a clear indicator of their differing insect families. Additionally, the body shape of these insects offers further clues. Termites have a broad waist, making their bodies appear cylindrical and seamless from the thorax to the abdomen. Conversely, ants possess a narrow, constricted waist, resulting in a more segmented body profile. These physical characteristics are essential for accurate identification, particularly when considering the potential implications of a misidentified swarm. Misidentifying termite alates as flying ants, or vice versa, can have significant consequences, particularly when it comes to pest control strategies. Termites are notorious for their ability to cause extensive structural damage to buildings due to their wood-eating habits. If a homeowner mistakenly identifies a termite swarm as a harmless group of flying ants, they might ignore critical warning signs of an infestation. This oversight can lead to severe damage over time, resulting in costly repairs and potential safety hazards. Furthermore, the pest control methods required for termites differ considerably from those for ants. Termites often necessitate more intensive and specialized treatment plans, which may include soil treatments, bait systems, or even structural fumigation, depending on the severity of the infestation. Ants, on the other hand, can often be managed with less invasive methods such as targeted baits and sprays. Therefore, an incorrect identification could mean implementing an ineffective control strategy, allowing the actual pest problem to persist unchecked. Additionally, understanding the presence of termites is crucial for maintaining property value and structural integrity. A known termite infestation can significantly decrease a property's market value and may even hinder its sale. Thus, the ability to correctly identify and respond to these insects is not only a matter of pest control efficacy, but also one of financial and structural preservation. Recognizing the distinctions between termite alates and flying ants is a critical step in protecting one's home from the destructive potential of a termite infestation. As we conclude this episode of Bug Busters Pest Pulse, let's take a moment to reflect on the critical insights we've gathered about the fascinating world of termite alates and their indispensable role in the expansion of termite colonies. Alates, often mistaken for something as benign as flying ants, are indeed the heralds of a thriving, mature termite colony. These winged explorers embark on a perilous journey to establish new colonies, ensuring the survival and genetic diversity of their species. Their physical adaptations, such as hardened exoskeletons and compound eyes, equip them for life beyond the confines of their dark tunnels, allowing them to brave the outside world in search of new territories. The emergence of alates in synchrony with environmental cues like warm temperatures and high humidity is a testament to nature's intricate choreography. This mass departure not only saturates predators, but also promotes genetic diversity through cross-colony mating, underscoring the resilience and adaptability of termite societies. But this episode is not just an exploration of alates' biological marvels. It's a wake-up call for those of us who share our homes and environments with these industrious invaders. Spotting alates near your property is not simply a curious phenomenon. It is a sign of a mature termite colony nearby, silently thriving and potentially posing a threat to your home's structural integrity. As we've discussed, the implications of ignoring such signs can lead to significant damage over time. Termite infestations are not just a nuisance, they are a serious concern that requires immediate attention and action. Therefore, if you notice these winged wanderers within your vicinity, it is crucial to act promptly. We urge you to seek professional pest control advice to assess your property and implement effective solutions to safeguard your home. Thank you for joining us on Bug Busters Pest Pulse today. We appreciate your interest and dedication to understanding the hidden intricacies of the natural world and protecting your living space from the unseen threats of pest infestations. Your engagement with topics like this not only enhances your knowledge, but also empowers you to make informed decisions about pest management. As you navigate the challenges of pest control, remember that every action you take contributes to a healthier, safer environment for you and your loved ones. In closing, let us leave you with a thought. The smallest creatures often hold the greatest mysteries, and understanding them is the key to coexisting harmoniously. We are grateful for your time and attention in exploring these mysteries with us, and we hope you've found this episode as enlightening as it is essential. Thank you for being part of our community, and we look forward to continuing this journey of discovery and protection.